Yes, I walked out of the relationship back in June. And I will tell you how I normally walk out of my relationship when I'm still in the relationship, okay? When we were in honeymoon, I found out some things that I could not keep up with. And then I was like, okay. And then he asked me, will you leave me? I said, no, I love you. And then when I was leaving Switzerland in July, at the airport, he asked me, will you leave me? I said, no, honey, I love you. But for sure, I'd already left. For those who are coming up with ideas of, oh, Omosh was a Pakistanian, that is totally wrong, man. Kijana wenyewe ni Mswiss. I met him in Switzerland. He had come to Kenya, I think, 3 times back in 2019. And then again, I think 2 times in 2022, from what he told me. And then I met him back in July in Switzerland, okay? He is Swiss, born and raised in Swiss. He comes from a family of, he comes from a dysfunctional family. The mother is a single mother of 5. And so he is the firstborn, okay? No, he's the secondborn. There's a girl. I met the mother when we went to Italy. The mother normally celebrates her graduation, her birthday in Italy. And I went there. I was introduced. The mother was so happy to see me. I talked to her in Germany. In German, I expressed myself. Okay, I talked to her auf Deutsch. Okay, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. And I told her I am a single mother of 5. I've had so many failed relationships. So just know that your son is going on to the next. So when I tried the relationship and it was not working, what did you want me to do? Why I'm addressing this is there are some people who are stuck on this Omosh thing, even people who are very close to me. And I want to tell you, I don't appreciate it. When I call you that we want to discuss matters business, then the first thing you start by asking me, where is Omosh? Who are we dating him with you? Which part was Omosh in your life? Or were you romancing your husband using our videos and photos? I don't take it lightly, by the way. Even some very prominent people would just call me and ask me, and even tell me, no, you cannot break up with Omosh. Why not? Omosh is not the first man in my life, man. He's number. If I was able to walk out of a billionaire, I was able to dump a billionaire. I was able to walk out of a marriage where I had children. Okay, the other one I did not walk out. I was kicked out. Sorry. Poleni, nimeharibu mimi sipendi kusema uongo. I was kicked out. But then with Baba Dominic, I walked out. With Baba Oyo, hiyo ilikuwa hiyo sijui kama nili walk out ama nilisukumwa nje, hiyo pia siwezi kuongelea. I don't remember. Okay? So, the truth of the matter is, for me, I don't beg for love. I will give you some of my airtime, but then when I realize unaanza kukua bullshit, I can also be a biggest bullshit you've ever seen in your life. So, from today henceforth, it is done and dusted with Omosh. Okay? Na Omosh mimi ndo ni jina nilimpatia. Hakuna mzungu anaitwa Omosh simply because he was an early riser. There was nothing tagged along that. For the people who are talking about Pakistanian, I don't know what. Why I'm bringing this information because some 2 boys think that I'm just available even for them. I saw some walking placards. I want to marry Akothee. Uko na balls ya kumari Akothee wewe? Wewe unaweza kucontrol hii empire wewe? Ama unataka kuadoptiwa in the bedroom? Tuheshimiane mimi ni rika karibu ya mama yenyu, so in as much as my relationships are not relationshiping, let us not go there. My fans, thank you very much. Omera lauru jok malungo moshe wall kanyo lauru jogo like I sympathize with you. Don't sympathize with you. You are laughing at me inside, and you know what, I'm still hot as hot cake, and you can see I am back. Market nilisonga tu kando kidogo. Mimi siwezi ondoka market. Ndio mtu abebe tandalo yangu. Tandalo yangu ibebwi. Market ni hapo hapo tunaoga, hapo hapo tunakaukia, hapo hapo. Yeah. So, guys, that was a short introduction of me being single. Yes, I walked out of the relationship back in June. And I will tell you how I normally walk out of my relationship when I'm still in the relationship, okay? When we were in honeymoon, I found out some things that I could not keep up with. And then I was like, okay. And then he asked me, will you leave me? I said, no, I love you. And then when I was leaving Switzerland in July, At the airport, he asked me, will you leave me? I said, no, honey, I love you. But for sure, I'd already left. Mimi ni yule dem, na kuachanga kama bado niko kwa relationship, imagine. Yani hata utajua. So guys, that was just a short while. I will not go into details. It doesn't matter. I respect Dennis Omondi. We came from afar. He gave me what I needed by the time I needed it. He came in during the time we had big fights with my family, and I was written off. Nobody was talking to me. I was on my own. So I found a shoulder, and the moment he just say, will you, na nikajibu, marry me. Finish. Will you marry me? Yani sahi usitu kikingero wa ginyombo, kingero wa sani. Ni will you, kadoma hacho ni will you give me water? Wana said wako ni marry me. Okay? So, I enjoyed everything. I enjoyed staying with Omosh. I enjoyed living with Omosh. I enjoyed the wedding. I enjoyed everything. All the flight tickets he bought for me. I really do appreciate, my darling. Thank you very much. You are such a kind person. But then the relationship was just not meant to be. I really enjoyed myself. And the bills you paid, aki woi. Hey, ziko na jona token ni nini. We. Aya, again. Unaona hii nguo anasema ni Pakistan. I personally chose the attire. I didn't want to see him. I didn't want to see him in a suit. Everybody's doing suits. So that was my choice. And I loved him in that. And that's why I've not even, and I will not delete my wedding video, because I did the wedding I've always wanted. So if you're hurting that it ended, baby, get well soon. Deal with your own relationship. If you call me today and you ask me about Omosh, I will ask you if he was my husband or our husband. Okay? Going through divorce right now. Yes, and by the time you people are seeing me, by the time I was putting up that press conference, by the way, I was so done with the relationship. You could see how I was up and down. June was difficult. July was heavy. August tulikuwa tumeanza kupona, alafu sasa September. Nashukuru. But for the women who are jumping helter-skelter with Akothee's failed relationships, you know very well you are in messed up situationships. Afadhali uanze kunifollow. Kama ifanyi, achana nayo. Because me, I don't want to die. Me nilisuffer depression. Ukiniona mrembo hivi, ujue siku hizi I come fast, by the way. Me, I come fast. Even before my children, I come fast. Anything that is not happening for me, it will not happen for the other person. I block and delete. Hata uwe rafiki wangu wa aina gani, the moment you start gaslighting me, I block and delete. The moment you start feeling entitled about my life, I block and delete you. For the cloud chasers, I simply send you a demand letter. I will not allow you use my name for cloud chasing. Okay? Again, my TikTok families, I am a superstar. I am allowed to go on each and every platform as long as I have audience. When I come on TikTok, I am not your competition. Our content is completely different. You are a fan, stay there. Okay? If you feel that I am your mentor, just copy and go in peace and do your thing. Stop dragging Akothee's name everywhere. Akothee this, Akothee that, Akothee this, Akothee stand, Akothee sit, Akothee come, Akothee go, Akothee jump, Akothee now, Guam. I will not allow you, by the way. I will not. Nikitambo sana nibeba ile panga, because now this is my brand. Sitaki mtu abebe tena hii mambo ya Omosh 2024. Hii mambo tumemaliza nayo. Si ndio, si nimewambia? Hiyo relationship haiko. Haikuwa inaleta. Mimi haikuwa inaniletea. So vile ilikuwa inaniletea, sitawaambia ni nini ilikuwa huko, because mimi sitaki kuosha my dirty linen kwa. Sasa alafu nikishawaambia ndio nini ifanyike? Sasa ile mumeshamuokota, mkamutukana, mkampeleka, mkazungusha. Omangata ni beno ya nyomera. Omondi ni meno ya nyikenya. Omondi ki. Ya Pakistan, ya bawa. Ya pasi. Na wewe huyo mtu unaishi na yeye, unamjua? Sijui ningekuwa niko mgeni wa nani saa hii. Wewe unaona kama ningekuwa mgeni wa nani kama ile mimba? Kama ningezaa ile mimba. Kama baba Alfonso bwana anatoa kitovu, jamani, ningekuwa mgeni wa nani at 40. Naanza kukimbana sana na mtu at 40. Mtu unajua sasa, lakini huyu Mungu huyu huyu Mungu saa zingine akona jokes zingine. Aliamua tu akasema asubuhi tu akasema hii kitu hawezi kaa hapa. Toa akatupa huko. Dabedo wendo nga inluo. Kadi na nyuolo nyathio mondicha. Mayo. Saa hii ingekuwa kesi ingine. Ningetoa huyu mtu kwa skin yangu namna gani? Guys, you know what I learned, eh? As women, sometimes we are not real to ourselves. Sasa mbona sikuishi kidogo kwanza kabla hiyo. Anyway, when he came into my life, I was ready for a baby, okay? I was entirely ready for the baby. I was ready for a baby. Na ndio maana yake by the time Omosh anakutana na mimi, nilikuwa nimeenda Ulaya kununua mtoto because I have the money. Okay? He. Sasa kangekuwa hapa hivi na tumata kutuko kama baba yake anazunguka hapa kwa hii compound. Ningekuwa sasa baby number what? Wangi nikadi ilunga no choto mabe.